Joe Biden, cognitive decline arc, question mark. There's a new video being circled in a lot of right-wing spaces. 7.5 million views, and this is less than 24 hours old. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, here's Joe Biden, cognitive decline, question mark. Now again, obviously, like we all know, I have to underscore this before I watch the video. Republicans, like Trump is any better. Let's be honest, anyone simping for either party, oh, Biden is out, but Trump, he was strong and he was sharp. Trump is sharp. No, fuck you. You're an idiot. Second of all, Trump lost the 2020 election. Joe Biden won the election. Imagine losing an election to this guy. Like, imagine, like, Donald Trump, right? Like, remember when Donald Trump said this?
Running against the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics puts pressure on me. Could you imagine if I lose my whole life? What am I going to do? I'm going to say, I lost to the worst candidate in the history of politics. I'm not going to feel so good. Maybe I'll have to leave the country. I don't know.
So, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, Joe Biden is shaking the air. Now, my theory, let's just be really honest about this. My theory, Joe Biden, now we know that Joe Biden, he's actually a 2. He's the second version of Joe Biden. Joseph Robinette Biden II Jr. is his full name. So, we know that. We also know what happened to Joseph Robinette Biden III. You might not know this. There's a third Joe Biden. Well, you know, you can look up the third Joe Biden. Didn't end so well. But we know that when the third Joe Biden, something happened. There was a glitch. Who knows? The second Joe Biden, this one, fell into pieces. We know this. This is documented. So my postulation, I think Joe Biden II, the president of the United States, personally, I think he is the first candidate of the second series of MK Ultra. That's right. For those of you that don't know, MK Ultra, CIA mind control program in the 50s and 60s. They were mass feeding people LSD in a way that, you know, they thought that they could maybe find a way to permanently control their brains and make them like foot soldiers or secret spies or something with LSD. Didn't end up working. They just kidnapped and tortured a bunch of random people. A little weird. I think Joe Biden is the second series of MK Ultra, the second generation of MK Ultra. So, this is now, because I have done this. Everything Joe Biden does, he's walking around rooms. He's doing this. He's calling himself, like, you know, the other Biden. Right? You know, he's staring at the walls. This is all symptoms familiar to me. So anyway, let's watch this again with sound on.
Of America. God bless you all.
So, I don't, like, what was going on here? Like, really, what was that? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, the music, this is like a Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, and then it's just like, it's funny. I mean, this is funny. You can't tell me it's not funny. Like, yes, anyone who's trying to tell you, oh, look at Biden, Trump is so sharp, we need Trump 2024, they're a fucking moron. But we need to understand that this shit is funny. It's funny. Like, yes, if this is my goddamn, like, family member and we're in, like, the living room, that's a different story. It's sad. This is the president of the United States. I understand. Yes, in my opinion, having Joe Biden run as president to begin with is elder abuse. But I understand, you know, people saying, oh, he's just old, you know, you shouldn't make fun of old people, like, it happens. Yes, I agree with that, except for counterpoint, he's the president of the United States, right? He's the goddamn president. He's the leader of our country. So that's my counterpoint. But, again, I genuinely, and I say this with complete sincerity, I think that Joe Biden is the successful result of MK Ultra. There is a secret second series, Triple S, not to be confused with SS, which you don't want to be confused with. A secret second series of MK Ultra. Joe Robinette Biden 2 was the result. Again, who else is staring at walls? Who else is shaking hands of someone that isn't there? This is something someone on drugs does. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing this out there. But, Biden 2024. Am I right, people?